Oh man, I'm back, Jack. I'm back. Look, soul leveling is fine. Okay, well, it's not finally here. I am a little late, like maybe 3 going on 4 weeks late, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm here now. I'm back, y'all. Hello. So I went into solo level expecting, well, actually I have no clue what the I thought was gonna happen, but I knew it was gonna be some like real cold shit. But when I booted up my handy dandy, totally legal Crunchyroll, I thought I clicked on the wrong show. Bro, we're still doing Isekai in 2024. No, get this shit off my screen. I thought it was gonna be in the trenches, bro. Some dark dungeon with weird dungeons and shit, but we got what? Random niggas fighting fucking chimera ants, bro.
And what?
Oh, no, something's attacking me. Let me just turn my fucking head away from the gigantic beast trying to eat my fucking dick. Now, all jokes aside, bro, this shit got serious real fast, bro. Niggas was losing their ass left and right, just dying and shit, until randomly the greatest warrior, the protector of the lands, Shikamaru, and his half-eaten fucking apple club. Anyways, the nigga's a healer, bro. He heals buddy on the ground, but doesn't stay aware of his fucking surroundings. How you gonna take out your builds and not box yourself up, buddy? Lock the fuck in. But luck pulls up, though, like a W-ass teammate. The nigga always pulling up and shit, always protecting. And he shocks the ants and shit. And then this brute-ass nigga stomps in, left, right, good night, and the rest of the fucking ants. Now, these are S-rank hunters. Overly eager niggas with powers going around killing the infestation of beast in Japan. But S isn't the only rank, you silly nincompoop. There's more. But where does our MC's son, what's that name? Sung Jin Woo. Sung Jin Woo is Sung Jin ass. That nigga sucks, bro. He's the fucking bottom of the tier. He's the lowest rank, a measly E ranked hunter. On this new, I guess, like hunting site, everyone's hyping Jin up and shit. And I don't know this nigga name, but he looked like a brother, so I'ma call him Jamal. Nigga look like Jamal. Anyways, Jamal's curious. He's like, whoa, like who is this nigga and why is everybody hyping him up? But the other nigga's like nah, he's just weak as hell. Jin is like, he's just like that one teammate who's really only there to take damage for everybody else. So plus he also only takes the easy missions, so everybody's hyping shit knowing this raid is finna be easy as hell. Now Jin, he might be weak as shit, but I gotta give it to him. The nigga does have the huz, bro. He got the huz on the side. She all on this nigga body too. Like, what she call that nigga? Jin. Hold up. Jin will. Jin will. You're hurt again, baby. Okay, bro. Lock in. Hold on. Jin will. What happened, baby? Okay, fuck all that. Let's get into the raid, bro. So Jin actually does catch a dub, bro. He gets one of them fucking essence stones, a little magic stone that can be traded for money. But while Jin was all caught up celebrating, one of them green niggas pulled up and started wrecking shit. Jin goes in for his fucking get back, but that cheap ass knife breaks, allowing the goblin to poke his shit like a fucking steak. And Jin Woo is weak as shit, like I said, but luckily he has a mistress to come to his aid. Anyways, raid's over, but there's a magical opening that has appeared out of fucking nowhere. Will they go through it? Yes, and it turned out to be a grave fucking mistake. The door slams and this nigga's like,
you ain't eat a tree from, did you eat, I'ma ask you again, did you eat a tree from right here?
I'm out this bitch. And he gets his shit fucking sliced. Now, it's over with, bro. They all done got their ass into some.
There's no way out of this one. You're done.
Suddenly out of nowhere, Jin Woo pulls out some fucking next level ultra instinct shit and manages to predict a hot ass fiery attack from the big nun looking statue, and that shit burned through fucking everything. Now anyways, to get out of this situation, they have to worship the god, praise the god, and believe in the god.
Have you ever been swallowed up? Have you gone through a time of swallowing where everything was overwhelming and you?
One dumbass though decided that he was fast enough to escape, but that didn't turn out so well, buddy. So now Jin Woo is locked in. He does a little test at first to see why is the god why is he not killing us? And it turns out to be because their head is below a certain level. Bow down like a good boy and praise the god. Now, bowing down and praising the god makes the god happy, but there's more tests. Praise the god. So this pretty boy gets on his knees and starts praying, but we already done established the balance, my nigga. You don't need to do that. So the nigga got his shit stomped. You're done. Now it just becomes a free-for-all. Everyone's running away from the giant, but you can't run to the walls or yeah. So where is it safe at? JIN sees an instrument and a light bulb goes off in his head. Find a statue with an instrument and you'll be okay. Now everyone makes it to one except for JIN, who struggles while the statue closes in. But with luck, as the statue stomps down, Jinwoo dives and he lands under the wrong fucking statue. But no worries, the shield only chopped off a measly foot. Who the fuck needs a foot anyways? But as a final test, a flame ignites in the middle of the room, and as more people enter, more flames ignite until finally everyone is in a circle, and then blue flames unite as well. Then the door opens, and this is the test of faith, the last and final test. As long as no one is tempted by the doors and they all keep their eyes on the statues like the fucking weeping angels, the statues don't move at all, and all they got to do is wait for the flames to blow out. But we're dealing with people here. Fear causes us all to do very selfish things, and one by one, people leave. Each time the door closes, more and more, and all this does is give more temptation to others that want to leave while they still have a chance. And at this point, they still had a chance of living. With 4 people, they could still watch all the statues, but then this bitch ass nigga starts crying and leaves too. 3 remain, and with the statues closing in, there's only hope for 2 escaping, and the 2 are JIN and his girl. And that would have been cool, but the bitch's legs gave out, so she completely fucking sold the entire getaway plan. And then JIN knew he was weak as shit. Like, he only has 1 fucking leg, and even with both, he's still weak as shit. So it's smarter for the girl and the fireman to leave while he stays behind. And as the 2 leave, the door shut behind them, leaving JIN to face an untimely demise. Now, I'm not gonna lie, bro. At this point, they was gonna cut the jokes. We finna turn up. This nigga finna get a power up and shit. But nah, they actually started fucking this nigga up, and I really felt bad for the nigga because he was tweaking. The nigga was, I don't know, he pulled some fucking Gojo shit, and the nigga was going off, bro. Essentially, he was really just regretting his choice of playing hero. Yeah, he was the weakest and shit, but at the end of the day, he still had a family that he wanted to try to take care of, but he couldn't. But by some mysterious power, JIN gets a fucking game menu screen and becomes the player. And now suddenly he's awake in the hospital like nothing happened. Anyways, 2 drippy niggas pull up. Turns out everybody, well, not everyone, but a majority of the people that was in the circle, they got out. So that's good, I guess. So Blondie here thinks that the only explanation for Jinwoo surviving that crazy ass fight is because he had a second awakening. Hunters awaken their powers and it stays that way forever. No chance of getting stronger, but on rare occasions, a hunter can experience a second awakening, making their power level rise to greater extents. I don't know what the fuck I'm saying, bro. So hearing that, Jinwoo's hype as shit. Let me just
3,
check my mana
2,
levels
1, and
and
scammer gets scammed, buddy.
You need to be girth maxing.
anyways, the little player members, after they leave and shit, a little player menu pops up again, and this time he has a quest. The quest is just a whole bunch of exercise bullshit, but failure to do so will result in penalty. But who gives a fuck?
I don't know, you
Anyways, now that JIN sees that this little game menu isn't some big ass elaborate joke, he actually got to lock in and get up and work out and shit. Luckily though, completing these tasks gives him a reward, so honestly, it's just a win-win situation. Now, we then get a little bit more of Jinwoo's backstory, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, this kind of made me sad. As we all know, his mom is sick, and despite being useless as JIN has tried his hardest to do what he needs to do to pay for his mother's treatment and his sister's schooling, I think. Anyways, using the key he had gotten as a reward from before, JIN goes into this instance dungeon, and I got no clue what the fuck that is, but all I do know is that he went alone and there's really no way out unless he defeats the boss.
What?
What said that?
I had no hope for him, but I will say that he outdid himself taking out these 3 goblins, bro. I'm not gonna lie, that nigga was moving tack as fuck, and I applaud him for that. But this fake ass saber-tooth tiger, that shit finna fuck his ass up. No, I'm back, chat. Okay, hold on. Look, end of the episode. Hey, if you're not a real nigga, you can go ahead and click off. I'm done. But I just wanted to say that I missed you guys a lot. I mean, if you already seen the last video, you already know. I apologize and shit. I apologize again for leaving y'all. I'm sorry. I ain't finna talk too much, bro. I just want to say thank y'all for watching the fucking video. More coming soon. I love you all. Goodbye.
And what?